I am, and I was, annoyed by the Sith returning in both Legends and canon. I feel like Anakin Skywalker's defeat of Darth Sidious should have been the end for the Sith completely. However, I do like the idea of the one Sith. It's a pretty neat idea from the expanded universe Star Wars Legends. Darth Krayt was a very interesting character because he started out as Asharat Het, a Jedi, and he was in many expanded universe literature. And had personal interactions with Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and he was a fascinating Jedi. He was trained by, I believe, the Dark Woman on Yakoro, and he was very interesting. So when I read that Ashrat Head was actually Darth Krayt was actually Ashrat Head, I was so fascinated. I remember many years ago, when I first saw that, I was like, wow, this is really cool, a nice connection. However, I think that there's many other characters who could have easily filled the role of Ashrat Head as well. And the first I'm going to throw out is the Dark Woman, and obviously that would not really happen because even though she was very dark and brutal, she was never really dark side material. So, actually, let me just dismiss that example. But what I like is, you know how Asajj Ventress escaped in Star Wars Legends? She was thought to be dead at the Battle of Boss Pity when Anakin Skywalker stabbed her, but as it turns out, she actually survived, and she ordered the pilots of the ship that she was in to fly the ship as far away from there as possible, and it does appear that she let go of her anger and her rage, so she probably turned to the light afterwards, but what if she didn't? What if she was in hiding for a while and then Empire fell, and then Empire rose, Empire fell, she met the Yu Zhang, and then she ended up as Darth Krayt because, she's already been trained by Count Dooku, a Sith Lord. So what if Asajj Ventress had become Darth Krayt? That would have been an interesting storyline. Or what if Quinlan Vos, he survived Order 66 and he had a girlfriend and they had a son and all that, but what if he turned to the dark side and became Darth Krayt? Because he had a very dark past, so could have been him. But I like that they went with Darth Krayt, and it's very interesting. I know Darth Krayt died, and some other Sith took over, and there was a whole mess going on. And those storylines with the one Sith and expanded universe, they're never going to be revisited because obviously it's all in Legends. Now, I will say that even though the Sith kept coming back in Legends, at least they knew how to make it very creative and make it so that um, the new Sith felt like fresh material, and instead of, although in Legends they did resurrect Darth Sidious too, so that was really annoying. But yes, but I did like the one Sith storyline, and it was pretty cool. And Lumaya was interesting as well. But yes, in terms of Cade Skywalker, interesting character. Um, I would have actually gone with a slightly different idea for the new Jedi Order. I would have had some more members of the old Jedi Order survive, but instead of just Crook and whatever her name was, Trasa or something, Mace Windu's master. Yes, Mace Windu's master. She was very fascinating, but yes, I really liked the One Sith storyline, and Darth Krayt was a fascinating character. Would have loved to have seen what happened to Asajj Ventress in Legends, as well as Quinlan Vos. Although Asajj Ventress' Legend story was technically cut short long before any of the other Legend stories were, because George Lucas's The Clone Wars already contradicted Asajj's Legend story by a lot, so her story was cut short really quickly. But yes, all these stories are very interesting.